Hey, good people, how are you doing? It's CJ Atemo once again, and welcome to Wisdom Moments on K24 with me, CJ Atemo, the Sage. I hope that these episodes and this program is building you up. We come every Monday to Friday, 9:55 a.m. on your favorite TV station, that's K24. But all these videos get uploaded as well on my YouTube channel, CJ Atemo. So if you have not subscribed, please go right over there, subscribe to my YouTube channel, CJ Atemo, then set notifications so that every time the videos are uploaded, you will get to know, watch, like, post your comment, and share as well. I am very excited because this particular episode and this week and for a while, we're coming to you from the Panari Hotel along Mombasa Road, and there's so much that you can make use of right over here. Today I'm shooting from the Sky Lounge that is on the 11th floor. I've got a very beautiful view. Behind these cameras, I've got a beautiful view of the Nairobi National Park. So, you can come in here, bring in your children, your family. If you want to have lunch with your family and friends, you want to have dinner, you're looking for accommodation, you're looking for events like skiing, you will get all that over here. There are movie areas within the Panari Hotel. Well, there's so much that you just need to come out over here, check out and try. So today, coming from the Sky Lounge on the 11th floor of Panari, you could use this for conferences, small team building, small groups that you have for business purposes, or you just want to have a lot of discussion, including those of you who are getting into politics and those who are in politics, you want to have private meetings. The Sky Lounge is the kind of place that you want to come to. You just want to unwind, have some work that you are doing away from the hustle of the city. Most of these places, including the accommodation, the rooms, soundproofed, so you don't get the interference of the sound. And it's easy to access from the city. That's just about 6 to 7 kilometers out of the city of Nairobi and very close to the airport as well. So if you're coming into Nairobi from outside, check out the Panari. If you are within Nairobi for your family and business activities, check it out, and you would be glad that you did. Well, the children are going back to school in the course of this week. The children are going back to school, so I just thought to take a moment and talk a little bit about parenting. You see, they've been home with us for about 2 weeks and going back, and sometimes we are caught up so much with work, we are caught up with business, and it's been quite an interesting season, a stretch, because the children were home and then there was no fuel, so people are spending so much time just trying to find fuel that sometimes they would even forget that they've got children. You'll be queuing at the petrol stations all the way into the middle of the night and trying to look for the fuel in the morning as well. And probably then you have not even had time with the children. And because of that stretch, fares going up, people sometimes don't even go out on holiday with their children or don't know what to do with their children. So I have set out some A, B, C, D, E, simple things, simple reminders for us that would just bring us to the place of working around our parenting skills. So the first one is A, for attention. The first one is A, for attention. It doesn't matter how young your children are or how old they are. All children seek the attention of their parents. Parents are the first heroes that children have. Those are the first heroes that the children have had. You will see that as people grow older, they really then begin to think of and care about their parents. Unless there are certain things that have happened along the way. Maybe they had a breakdown or they had abusive relationships. Something just happened along the way. But generally, as people grow older, they begin to mind and think about their parents. And whenever they achieve certain things, you will hear them talk about, if their parents are not alive, they say, I wish my mother was here, I wish my father was here to see this. Because somehow, innately, we want to impress our parents. And it matters to us that our parents are involved and that they are in whatever we do. Now, how much more for those who are raising younger children? How much more for those who've got the toddlers and you've got the younger kids, you've got the teenagers or something? How much more? Ladies and gentlemen, no matter how much independent you think your children are, you need to pay attention to them. Attention not just when they speak, but attention to the stages they are in life. Sometimes, as I said, we may have spent 2 weeks looking for fuel, but sometimes we lose our children because we are not paying attention. And sometimes we think just because they are home, we think they are safe. But they could be emotionally going through something, or just being drawn elsewhere, both emotionally, intellectually, sometimes even spiritually. It gets a bit deeper sometimes when they are on the net, they're talking with their friends or people who influence them, and then they begin to look for certain persuasions, and they begin to grow towards a certain direction, just like photosynthetic plant would grow towards light. And later on, a parent will ask themselves, when did this child change? I thought this child was always here. And they were changing at a point when you are not paying attention. Sometimes they were not even craving for that attention, but they needed it just to guide them through the changes in life. The ages of teenage are usually very difficult for them. So if you can pay attention to your children, and I'm not talking about, you trying to monopolize them. I'm not talking about you putting CCTV everywhere. Just paying attention, just watching. What's their body language? Who are they hanging out with? What are their interests? What are they drawn towards? What are their proclivities and what are the propensities around their life? What is it that makes them tick? Where do they want to spend most of their time? Who do they want to spend most of their time with? Who are their heroes? Who are they going to put up on their social media as their cover photos and stuff like that? All of that begins to get you to understand who your child is becoming and where your child is in life. It is very possible for you to just draw that a child is disturbed by looking at the things that they are doing, or that they are settled, or they are ambitious, or they're dealing with something. If we pay attention and not just feel that because they are home or we're around them or we have paid for them to go on a holiday, sometimes we even go with them on holiday, but never really pay attention to the things that they are doing, to what they are handling, to how they are behaving. Sometimes they begin to withdraw from us and we're not really paying attention. So you find this child keeps withdrawing from everybody else and just wants to spend time by themselves or around gadgets. And somebody will say, well, Johnny is a quiet boy. He's a quiet boy. Or, Lisa, she's an introvert. And we can sometimes justify that and even say, she's introverted just like the grandmother. But sometimes they are dealing with things and they're looking for people to talk to. It is important for you to pay attention to your children. I mean, attention could be the greatest thing that you would ever give your children. Just attention, just knowing, just asking, how are you? You don't seem to be okay today. What's going on? Is there something I need to know about? And as I said, it doesn't mean that you're all over their space. It doesn't mean that you are controlling. It doesn't mean that you are watching over everything and you just have a gun on their head and you've got to tell me whom are you talking to, or where are you? No. They need to feel safe. But then again, they need to know that you're watching, that you care. Attention means that you care, that you can see the tears that never drop. You can see the pain that they never speak about. You can see that they're struggling to verbalize what they're going through, the things that they would desire. Just that you're paying attention to it, or that you noticed that, they did their things well. You noticed that they combed their hair, they made their bed. You noticed that they got better grades at school. That attention means a lot because it makes them feel there is a personal relationship between you and them. And so, ladies and gentlemen, even as you're sending out your children back to school, the number one rule that I'm going to give you, or principle, or reminder that I'll give you for any day, no matter whether they are children at age 2 and 3, or they're actually out of campus and they're getting even to 28 and 30, pay attention to them. I hope that this has been helpful to you. We will do this whole series this week. Remember, every Monday to Friday, we come at 9:55 a.m. right here on K24 with Wisdom Moments on K24 with Miss CJ Atemo, the Sage. And I'm so glad that you have had the time to watch this. Remember, these videos are uploaded on my YouTube channel, CJ Atemo. So go right over there and subscribe. Also set notifications so that every time the videos are uploaded, you'd be able to watch, and then like, post your comment and share as well. Follow me on all social media platforms. That's CJ Atemo everywhere. CJ Atemo on Facebook, CJ Atemo on Instagram, CJ Atemo on Twitter. And then I would like to also invite you to CJ Atemo School of Leadership on Facebook. That's a page. And connect with me on LinkedIn at CJ Atemo. If you need me to come have a talk, conversation, team building, training, coaching, you need anything, consulting with me, please check out the email address on your screen. Get in touch and we will do our best to get back to you and just connect. Well, thank you to Panari and the Sky Lounge. Remember, this is one place you need to come to, and come and have your teams, come and have your family time. This is the 11th floor right over here with a beautiful view, and you'd be so glad that you did. Till the next time, keep it right here.